Good morning, boys and girls. Old Ron Hines coming back at you this morning. Hey, I want to talk about the media this morning and let you know, don't believe everything you see, hear, or read. You got to do your own investigation. There is a bias here. There are a bunch of liars out there, and our media doesn't always promote the truth. So just like as a manager, if I get a he said, she said kind of thing, so I have to get both sides of a story. And somewhere between A and B always lies the truth. And I call that A.5, right? There's always the truth, because their perception of the truth and their perception, somewhere in the middle lies the truth, no matter what. So there was a fella back on the January 6th, they call it the insurrection. It wasn't an insurrection, it was a riot, however. But, and you may know him as a QAnon shaman. And his real name is Jacob Chansley, and he was arrested, and now he pleaded guilty because his lawyers advised him of that to get a shorter sentence, because the rest of the truth wasn't there. And then as time went on and that the rest of the videos come out, you could see that he was relatively peaceful in the building, right, in the Capitol building. And in fact, some of the security guards were walking him around. So had that video been available to him, he wouldn't have pleaded guilty, and he would have fought it and probably been acquitted. So anyway, Liz Cheney, a Republican congressman that was sitting on that, they had a panel. Anyway, she knew the rest of the video was there, but didn't step up. So we got a problem in our country about people just telling the truth. And it starts with our media. Our people in Washington, D.C. that are elected officials, they're not, and they've been there forever. There's a problem in this country with that, right? So I'm going to go back to another incident just to back it up. Y'all remember this was September of 2021, and there was a photograph come out, and it appeared to be where a Border Patrol agent on horseback was using the reins to whoop an illegal alien. I think those were Haitian people. But nonetheless, they were illegal. So what if you slap the shit out of them? They don't belong here. But anyway, it wasn't that. It was just the view of the camera and an optical illusion, right? And you know what those are. So anyway, and they promoted that, and the Biden administration went after them hot and heavy. And but anyway, those agents that were ridiculed for that, and you know, I'm sure they had some social interaction where it was less than positive in their communities and what have you. But anyway, it was all just a lie. None of it was true. So anyway, whether you're watching NBC, CBS, ABC, or whatever, you know, and if there's devastation, sure, that's going to be true too. You know, like the floods that happened in Houston and Kingwood, Livingston, and those people need to be on your thoughts and prayers, because there was a lot of people that took on water damage. And if you've never experienced that, that is no fun. Years ago, I lived at Lake McQueeney in a house, and the joke was, hey, not if it was going to flood, it was when it was going to flood. I was only 6 or 7 foot above water level, right? I don't own that place anymore. I sold it. It's someone else's problem. But anyway, I just wanted to talk about, I can't trust anything, so me and Tamisha go and look up facts after we hear or see something. That's one of the things that makes our conversation so wonderful. We're always gathering intelligent information about the real situation, and I'm forming my own opinion. I'm not biased on one side just because somebody said it. And you have to look at, anytime you hear a story, what's the other side of the story? So, you know, like the fella from Arizona, George Kelly, he shot somebody, and that man's dead, but there was another side of the story. And I guess in the courtroom, they heard the other side, and he wasn't acquitted, but it was a hung jury. They couldn't decide what to do, so the DA decided not to prosecute him anymore. All we heard was that he killed somebody, you know. Anyway, the world's screwed up. You know this, I know this. Get your own facts. That's all I'm telling you. Might change your perception of the world. Sure does mine. Anyway, look, flag's still upside down, y'all, because this country, once great country, is still in distress. So when you say your prayers today, be sure to lift up this once great country to your Lord and Savior. Hey, go out, be all you can be today, no matter what you're doing. Do it to the best of your ability. And God bless you all. We'll talk soon. Have a great day. Bye.